Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. And if you are looking to buy or sell Tezos, or even if you already own it, you probably want to hear this bullish news and information. And I'm going to share that with you, and then we'll take a look at the chart, and you can do with that information as you will. But I believe if you do your research, you'll definitely come to the same conclusion as I have, and you probably at least want to put Tezos on your watch list. So let's get into it. Now, if you're not familiar with Tezos, I highly recommend go to their website, Tezos.com, surf around, get familiar with the team, their ecosystem, and how they have very good cutting edge technology according to most of the developers that I've talked to. Now it says Tezos is designed to power the Web3 revolution. Guys, they're covering every base from the metaverse to NFTs, DeFi, you name it. They are planning on being a global powerhouse. Now they're based out of Switzerland, and they are a very global blockchain. This kind of proves it to you. Check this out. I don't know what languages all those are, but you don't see that on the average blockchain. That's multiple languages from around the world. Now, here's the news, guys. Now, this is old information, but it's recently brought to my attention. I was aware of it, but what I wasn't aware is that China has its own blockchain. That's why I haven't followed it. But now they've announced two different things. They've announced that they are going to create their private blockchain for their country, and they're going to have a global blockchain for the rest of the world, kind of like TikTok. TikTok in China looks nothing like it does in the US. It's very conservative and very controlled. And then they send their another TikTok around the world to, you know, basically disrupt the youth of the rest of the world, in my opinion, not to get, into the politics of that. And guys, I understand a lot of people don't really want to be affiliated with projects that are affiliated with a dictatorship. However, I'm non-biased. I'm here to front run. I follow the money of the global banks, the global powerhouse governments like China and Wall Street. And China is building out a blockchain, and because they own literally the majority of the world, including America, if they want you to participate in their blockchain, the odds are you're probably going to do it. Now, another blockchain that they're creating is a project for to compete with Swift and like XRP and the entire banking systems from CBDCs to cross-border payments, you name it. That's a whole different topic. But guys, we need to take a look at Tezos because when I went down the rabbit hole and I researched it, it literally said that Ethereum was their gateway to the global blockchain that they wanted to create. But their first partnership outside of that Ethereum was Tezos. So this might be old news, but I didn't understand that it was for their global public blockchain. So that changes the game for me. So now Tezos is on my radar. Now, if that doesn't tell you something, this should. Now, I'm going to speculate a little bit of why California chose this, but hear me out because I think it's important. Now, none of this is financial advice, but California just announced that they are looking to use California DMV partners with Tezos for digital car titles. Now, think about how powerful California is and the population. It's absolutely massive. And normally, what you see come out of California, say New York, spreads to the rest of America, whether we like that or not. But here's my thought process. Literally, China owns America. And I'm not getting political whatsoever, but look at our universities. Look at our government. Look at like the NBA. They own America, and we owe them a lot of money. But why do you think, in my opinion, out of all the blockchains and the ones that are created in California, that California chose Tezos that is affiliated with China? Because China probably made a phone call and said, hey, I want you to use this blockchain. I could be wrong, but that's the same exact reason that our Fed, the Fed Now program, is using Ethereum. It's bizarre to me that any part of our government in America would do anything in high-tech technology like blockchain with China. That's bizarre to me, but hey, I'm old enough to understand it doesn't matter what I think, or I'm not going to change anything, but I can make money off of it, hopefully. Not financial advice, but I'm looking to take a hard look at Tezos and maybe start stacking that bag. Now, let's look at the chart. Guys, I got to tell you, and I'm being very upfront, I analyze literally thousands of charts. This is the first project of a top protocol, top blockchain, that the chart looks like this. This is extremely positive to me. Almost 100% of every chart you read, when you go back to the launch, it is the high. I mean, it's way up here, and then it goes down and down and down. And then this pump is about normally half to 3/4 of where it started. This is the best chart in blockchain for the most part that goes back to 2018 of any legit project, in my opinion. Now, it doesn't look like you want, but the good news is it's ugly and it's been getting pounded. But if you look at what it's done since the first year, it has gone straight up, and they're getting a lot of momentum, and a lot of developers are going into their ecosystem and they're building out a lot of projects, and that's what you want to see. I think Tezos is definitely something everyone should take a look at. Now, that being said, let's look at what I think. Now, right now, you can buy this thing at about somewhere, let's say, between 70 and 80 cents. The all-time low is like 37 cents, somewhere in there. Now, this is just my thoughts, not financial advice. I don't think we started another bull run. Now, it may look like one, and this may be a heck of a rally in a bear market. But I believe something's going to break in the U.S. economy, which will send the rest of the world going down. And that this, whatever the low ends up being for this bear market, we haven't seen the bottom. So therefore, I'm looking to maybe start stacking, and hopefully Tezos will hit the all-time low or really close to it. Now, anyone stacking and dollar cost averaging down from here probably is going to be good. Again, not financial advice, but this thing has been a little bit over $9. And if you can buy it at 70 cents, 50 cents, 40 cents, guys, that's a pretty good upside. I believe that it's easily going to take out its old high in the next bull run, easily. And then it could probably 2 to 3x from there. I could be wrong, but that's my thought. They're getting a lot of adoption, global adoption. And again, guys, don't underestimate the power of China. They own the rest of the world. Like, how, I don't know if you're familiar with how the loans from like the IMF works, of how America puts pressure on countries to do what they want them to do. China does the exact same thing. So I have no doubt that they may not be the biggest ecosystem in blockchain in the future, but they're going to be a powerhouse. So why not look at those sectors? And definitely for me, some of these projects like the hyper ledger tokens, like say XRP or Quant or Chainlink, they are involved in everything China does, plus the rest of the world because of the interoperability. So I'm excited for everything. I truly believe that the next bull run, when we get regulation, that regulation bull run is going to be the biggest, most powerful thing that the world's ever seen for the average person. It's going to be explosive, and I'm excited. And you might want to have a little bit of Tezos stack. That's all I got for you guys. This is not financial advice. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that notification and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Are y'all looking to maybe invest in Tezos? Do you care about the adoption? You care about China? Let me know your thoughts. And either way, guys, hit that like button and come back and be part of this community. Take care.